Hi, I'm Lucas Ross, and I'm your host with not exactly the most, but I try the best I can. But I am the host of the new mini game that you can play called OKC Zoo IQ. This is a challenge to test your knowledge of wildlife from all around the world for points and proof that you're smarter than the person sitting next to you. And if you're playing this game alone, congratulations, you can say you're smarter than you. Anyway, playing is really simple. You have 10 multiple choice questions on specific topics, and you get 1 point for each correct answer. The topic for today's OKC Zoo IQ is rhinos. Let's begin with 10 questions to reveal your OKC Zoo IQ. Question number 1. How many different species of rhinos are alive today? I'll give you some choices. 10 seconds. How many different species of rhino are alive today? Can we just call up a rhino? Is there a lifeline system in this game? No? It's just on their own? All right, time's up. If you guessed 5, you're correct. There are 5 different species of rhino alive today. Let's name them all off together. There's white rhino, there's black, there's Javan, and there's Sumatran. And there's also the Indian rhino. Did you know we have 3 Indian rhinos right here at the OKC Zoo and a 4th due in October? Question number 2. A rhino's diet consists of plants, which categorizes them as what? Here are your choices. 10 seconds. Omnivore. I always thought that was a kind of car. Isn't it? I think my grandma drove an omnivore. That's 10 seconds. If you guessed herbivore, you're correct. They eat plants only. Good job. Give yourself a point if you got C, herbivore. On to question 3. Question number 3. What does the name rhinoceros mean? You have 10 seconds. I gotta say, all of these options sound like great band names. Hello, Oklahoma City, we are Mouth Trumpet. All right, time's up. If you guessed nose horn, you're correct. Although mouth trumpet sounded great, and nose skin too, but it's nose horn. Comes from the Greek word rhino, meaning nose, and cirrus, meaning horn. Nose horn. That was also my nickname in high school. Give yourself a point, and on to question 4. Question number 4. Rhinoceros horns, unlike those other horned mammals, consist only of what? 10 seconds. Plastic wasn't a choice? Do any of them have plastic? Even my choice? I guess so. That's 10 seconds. If you guessed keratin, you're correct. B. Keratin is the same material that's found in hair and nails. So when you think about that, it's kind of like you have rhinoceros horns on the end of your fingers. That's science, right? Some cultures believe horns have magical properties, which led to a lot of rhinos being killed. There's no magic in those horns or healing powers, and we have to take care of all of the great animals on this planet. On to question 5. Question number 5. Besides using mud to cool off, what else do rhinos use mud for? You have 10 seconds. Wow, I didn't think about all these great things you can do with mud. Notice it didn't say eat it. I guess I'm gonna have to change my diet. A, protect their skin from sun and insects. If you guessed A, you're correct. Hey, that's the same reason that I use the mud. But really, mud does help protect from those insects. Rhinos prefer to be solitary, but they will share a mud wallow with other rhinos if they are invited and RSVP. Good job. Question number 6. What is a male rhino called? 10 seconds. I thought Clive was one. I always remember there was a rhino named Clive, but these are not just name names either. Oh, okay, got it. Time's up. The correct answer is bull. If you guessed B, you are correct. Good job. Yeah, male rhinos are called bulls and females are called cows. And you know what their young rhinos are called? Calves. I'm learning stuff. Question number 7. How do rhinos mark their territory? You have 10 seconds. Sharpie's not an answer? They don't have little Sharpies to say, this is mine. This is Clive the rhinos. Don't touch this tree. Okay. If you guessed C, scattering feces, ew, but you are correct. Good job! Feces is a smarter word for poop. You heard of it? You smelt it? Oh boy. After the rhino defecates, they step into their feces and walk along the trail to mark their territory. Not recommended. There's other ways to let people know which sandwich in the refrigerator is yours. Question number 8. How many toes does a rhino have on each foot? You have 10 seconds. Oh man, do they have the same amount of toes on each foot? Do they have all the same toes? I've never thought about that. I never really looked at a rhino's foot before. I'm gonna start looking at all these animals' feet. I wanna say 12, but I know that's not a choice. Okay, time's up. If you guessed D, 3, you are correct. Now, elephants and hippos have 4, but rhinos are called odd-toed ungulates. Yeah, did I say that right? Ungulates. Yeah, see, I'm learning too. Did you make that word up? No? Oh, she actually works here. On to question 9. All right, question number 9. How fast can a rhino run? 10 seconds. Man. Why don't you get them like one of them little scooters or something? They could like, do they have one of those that's big enough for a rhino? Can they balance? All right, up. If you guessed C, 25 to 40 miles per hour, you're correct. For short periods of time, they can run up to 40 miles per hour. Take that, Usain Bolt. Give yourself a point if you got that one right. And if you're cheating, give yourself a point anyway. On to question number 10. All right, here we are. Last question, question number 10. A group of rhinoceros is called what? I like all these. You got 10 seconds. I think they're great names for bands. I mean, you have so many rhinoceros-themed bands. I love that. Hey, is that your rhino pile out there? Mind your own business. Nope, it's a crash. That's right. Geese are the ones called gaggles, camels are caravans, and ferrets are business. I did not know that, but I do now. Big old group of rhinos running 40 miles per hour. It's not gonna end up with a gaggle, that's for sure. Congratulations if you got that one right. All right, fire up your wrist calculators and let's add up your points to find out what your OKC Zoo IQ is. All right, if you have between 1 and 3, not bad. You still have something to learn, but we're very proud of you. Between 4 and 6, very well done. 7 to 9, impressive. 10, you're a genius and you get to host this show because you're smarter than me. No, seriously though, you're a horned wildlife, so congratulations. Hey, thanks for playing OKC Zoo IQ. We'll see you next time.